Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. A couple days ago, I did a video on the Damasko clasp, basically just saying I don't like it too much. However, I never mounted it on a bracelet, as I commented in the video myself, and many of you called it out in the comments. So today, I have my DC86 Chrono ready on the table. We're gonna put the clasp on it, and I'm gonna see how I feel about it, walk around a bit, experience it, and then I'll tell you, did I change my mind? What do I still think about it? Yeah, Squale Corallo Baby Blue limited edition. Anyway, let's do the Damasko. So I am a Damasko retailer, yes, but I am a fan of the brand, despite maybe some of the comments I made in the other video. However, I'm always honest, and I try to tell it to you as I feel it. This is my DC86. I also have I think a DS30 with my Islander logo etched on the case back that I did a bunch of years ago. But this is the DC86 Chrono, and it is a beast. So we'll take a second just to look at the watch, right? You can see, if you love Zinn, you should look at Damasko. Hidden industry secret is in the beginning, Damasko made cases for Zinn. Fully ice hardened case, bracelet. It is a modified Valjoux movement. I believe it's the Damasko C51-6 or whatever. It is a 12-hour totalizer down here, 24-hour here, useless, running seconds here. However, elapsed minutes is center mounted like the old Lamagna movements. Super duper cool. And so that's elapsed minutes there, and this is elapsed seconds. Boom, boom, left and right. Nice, beautiful bezel action. However, let's get into the clasp. So I showed this in the last video. This is their standard butterfly clasp. And they gave you a set of links that were 3 millimeters longer, I believe, and you could swap them in to try to fine tune it. But then I brought out this, which was their idea of a micro adjusting clasp. So I figured, you know what, we'll take a minute, we'll install it so you can see how the watch is made. The watch is made brilliantly, the engineering behind it and everything. And I don't know, let's see if I change my tune on the clasp. So as you can see, you have to install it such that you screw it into the clasp on both ends. Remove the screws from the bracelet and into the clasp. The first step will be to take apart the bracelet. Damasko, if you buy their bracelets, they do give you the Torx tool. It is a very well-made bracelet, very well-made screws. The screws they use are T5 titanium. As I did also say in the other video, that Damasko does machine little bits and pieces for various industries. So definitely a good machine house. I decided to remove my gloves, just so much easier. So we have to remove the 4 screws on the links. Oh, and that's why, because you have to get the cap off. Do I have to remove this one? Let's see, can I get this out? Now there we go, it'll slide right out. So there we go. I don't have to remove all 4. I had to remove 3. Just kind of working this off. There we go. And as usual with Damasko, beautiful, beautiful tolerance fit. And then the cap, the end link, will go back on. Bonk. And then we just screw it back together. I will spare you the details. So there it is on one side. And now I just need to pop this guy in on the other side. So I'm going to follow the same exact method. It occurred to me when I did the other side, I probably only needed to remove the top 2 screws. I do not think I needed to remove 3, but here we go. Slide that right in there, and then put on the little cap, tighten them down. Whoops, get out of here. So here is the old clasp that I removed, and now here is the new clasp. Now you probably notice right off the bat that the distance where it pinches the bracelet is a lot closer on the old clasp, so definitely more than likely gonna have to remove some links. But let's see what happens. I put it on, and yeah, oh yeah, it's big. The bracelet is certainly longer. So I'm gonna remove, oh, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 links. And then let's see what I think. Okay, there we go. I removed about, I don't know, about 3 or 4 links. It's tough to tell with them because you start taking it apart and tops and bottoms fall off. I should mention, if you watch the other video, the 22mm clasp comes in a 10mm adjustment length and a 20mm adjustment length. I chose the one with less adjustment. I have it right in the middle and it feels, oops, some extra screws. It feels good. Now, to lengthen it and shorten it, you just pull those tabs and you pull it, and yeah, you can see it got longer. It is relatively, you know what? It's easy to use. It sure is. Let's see. And one of my gripes in the video was that you could tilt it at an angle, and I don't think that's going to happen. It's not going to happen when it's on your wrist. If you, let's see. Yeah, if you try to do it like this though, then you'll get it at an angle. But I guess that's not what it's meant for. It's meant for on the fly, which means it is on your wrist. So how do I feel about the clasp? Now, you know, it is pretty good. It's easy to use. I think the price is ridiculous, $415. I do see where the price comes from. I must admit, I understand it. However, I can still think the price is ridiculous. The metal, it matches fairly well. Maybe the bracelet is a tad of a different hue, but it's pretty darn good at first glance. I don't think you'll really notice it. I'm in high intensity lights, but it does definitely improve the fitment and it makes it easier to wear. So do I recant my statement of, you know, what the heck is this thing? No, I don't. I still feel that way. It still looks and feels prototypey to me. I'm not making that sound up. It's just the way I feel and it's the way it looks. However, people are buying them. So if you like it, good for you. If you don't, well, you probably understand it then. So will I keep it? I guess so. I think I'm going to keep it on. I owe it to Damasko at least to wear it for a while and see what my true feelings are later on. But there we go. The Damasko clasp gate is now over. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. All these spare parts I have. Questions, comments, anything else you want to say, you can put it below, and I'll be sure to address it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.